amino acid which is known as a serine. The nickname is SER, the first is 3 letter, and the initial is S. So there is no trick here. SER and S. Now we talk about the structure of the serine. So we have the backbone, which is known as a carboxylic group, then the central carbon, then we have the amino group, and then the side chain of the serine. So we have another carbon here, and it has a side chain which is known as OH, and that is so important to remember that there is OH which is make it polar, so we have the serine and we have also the threonine. Both of them, they contain OH. So it's like a little, it contains another carbon, and this carbon is attached to the OH. So the first one neutral polar, and that's because of this OH. And conditionally essential, most of the resources that they are said that is non-essential at all. It's non-essential, so the body don't have to take it from other sources or from outside, but it's a little, you can say it's non-essential because most of the resources said it's non-essential. Contains uncharged polar side chain. It's okay polar, but it's not a charge. And also glucogenic, it produces the energy. It can form from several things like phosphoglycerate. It's actually 3-phosphoglycerate from the glycolysis. That is the main source of the serine. I mean here that the phosphoglycerate can form something which is known as serine. This is the main source. This is the most important source of the serine. We can get the serine from the phosphoglycerate. But there is this other source like a glycine by hydroxymethyltransferase. We know that the glycine is the smallest amino acid. It contains no side chain, just that. And remember, if you just add a hydroxymethyl group, then it will form serine through the enzyme which is known as hydroxymethyltransferase. Serine itself, maybe that is lead to the formation of cysteine, and what is the special characters about it is phosphorylation, and that is due to the OH. Any amino acid contains OH is important for the phosphorylation. That means it can be phosphorylated, and it's the most amino acid important in the phosphorylation or can be phosphorylated is the serine. And important things, it's hydrophilic, and we know that because of OH it's hydrophilic. So again, about the serine, there is no trick in the serine. You just mention the first 3 letter and the initial is S. And what's so special about its side chain, that is contains another C with the OH, and which is make it polar, which is make it also hydrophilic, and also it's non-essential. And the main source of aid is through the phosphoglycerate from the glycolysis, and it's glucogenic. This is the most important information you have to know about the serine. Thank you so much for listening.